Alright, Neverending Storm, the first one we're going to try today, but we got 3 decks. Pretty much the idea of it is to use Ral Zarek and other cards supporting him. And the combo with Ral is double cast or expansion on top of each other. And since Ral deals damage on each one of the copies, you're really just going to start a loop. You're going to have an infinite damage combo. This first one is more of a Counterburn deck, using Crackling Drakes, Saheeli to copy them, Terramancer, what have you. And we're just going to give it a try. Alright, we like the Saheeli hand. We're going to go for it. I think what this deck wants is more spell pierces and more counters. It definitely wants more counter than the burn, because it needs to interact with the board, but you know, the best thing it can have is something in the background just churning along, and I think that's what Saheeli does. I think that's what Ral does. Maybe that's where Ral's supposed to be, as like a replacement for Niv-Mizzet, because I think Niv-Mizzet is pretty vulnerable, but we'll see how it plays out. This guy's taking forever. This guy's taking a really long time. Don't worry, I'm not mono red. I'm not sure what he was thinking. First counter is a very good turn 2 play. I'm not sure what he is still, but that's the right move. Saheeli starting at 5 loyalty is also very dope. I think that she's gonna eat this counter, but I think we just gotta go for it. If we get countered, I'm gonna be a little upset. Right? Oh baby! All right, we're there.
New wonders.
Burnt out now. Okay, that's fair.
I will not give up.
I wonder, does he have to search for the next one? I can imagine like a rouse outburst on it. Damn. Maybe search for this counter is supposed to be in the deck. That's almost certainly should be in the deck. Alright, the Opt, he definitely found it. Top. Yeah, okay. You got her.
We live to fight another day.
Alright, what do you got for me? What do you got for me? Alright, I can rock with this. I'd like to play it with protection, but I can rock with this. It feels awfully vulnerable. I got only burn in my hand and he has 20 life. So not in the best position. I'm a little surprised that it seems like we're playing a mirror deck. Oh my god.
I've perfected the perfect storm.
Alright, wizards. I see that this is what you want.
You must be accompanied by a parent or guardian to
we'll see how
ride
to play
the
this
light.
out. I'm thinking we use a burn on Ral. I know for sure that he is a problem. So if we do
Signs
this
indicate
and a
that
shot,
that hurt.
do we have enough to
Oh, that's gonna leave a
pump
mark.
Terran? Well, okay. So this is gonna be, we're gonna go for the even more vulnerable play. We're gonna play another Terramander. I don't know if he plays
Don't worry,
Fiery
I won't rain
Cannonade,
on your parade.
but we're a little off from anything else working. So if this does work out well, then we can double Lightning Strike and then, you know, see where we go from there. Because then we could adapt one of them at least. Cool. Alright, that's a full price gear. The critics plus an expansion. Alright. Alright. That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, they're both down. Bless me. Thank you. Yeah, we're gonna use one of the lightning strikes just because. Don't like that card, but let's see what he gets. I mean, yeah, we should be fine. We should be fine. What do you... Come on, man. Do you need it? Ah, damn, he flipped it anyway. Yeah. It's going to be a rough one to win. We're going to use expansion on that. We need cards badly. If he wants to use a counter spell for this, then that's fine. But we absolutely need cards. Yeah, this is killing me. Even though I have cards in hand, it feels like I got nothing to do, which is why maybe the third version of this deck will be the best version. But I mean, this one maybe is just supposed to go heavy on counter and burn. This, Crackling Drake is a lifesaver. Maybe this just needs a couple more threats. Terramender and Crackling Drake are really good. Saheeli is good. Ral is good. No, I just need to get the numbers right. Because right now, we're just going to hold. If we can just keep beating him and hold up Ionize, Lightning Strike, and Shock, I think we're good. But we don't have enough mana to play Ral and Ionize. He's going to do this search, most likely. Yeah, let's see what you got. Alright, that's fine. If he has to just use his mana to draw more cards, that means Crackling Jake gets some hits in. I maybe should have used Lightning Strike and Shock, but I also think that the extra 1 damage here is offset by Ral doing the extra 1 damage later. Alright, let's see what they do next. Alright, guys. This guy's... Okay. Alright. Don't like to see that. Don't like to see him keep it on top. Alright, there goes the first shot. And there goes the second shot. We gotta try to save him. Even if it doesn't work, we have to try to save him. And this definitely is where... Yep, okay, get negated. Because now he also has enough to search. So we definitely are going to play Ral no matter what. And hopefully the Scry reveals some great things. Wait, game plan might change. How much do we got in the graveyard? Alright, 5 in the graveyard. Interessante. I think we're going to actually go Terramender now. Because I want to be able to just adapt him and not use my burn. So if he searches with his counter, I'm just going to put him to 5. If I'm at 5 toughness with the creature, it's going to be hard for him to burn it. And that's what he's probably thinking about. Because if he uses his mana in order to search for his counter, that's fine. If he doesn't use his mana, I'm alright with him losing card advantage for this. Let's see what he picks up with this search. Ral's not gonna deal with it. That's good. It's crazy. I think the old Ral is probably better, but like it doesn't do the combo. You know, it doesn't just let you do what you need to with Saheeli and Ral and just go
Think you
off
can beat
playing
me?
cards that you would have
You're
played
welcome to
anyway.
try.
And that being on the board just does work. So I'm curious to see what's gonna happen. And I think in later versions of this, we are going to keep about the same cards. We're just gonna play a little more to the counter, a little more to the
lightning into a
burn,
potion.
that negate alone was devastating. I probably won't put negates in the deck, but I'm trying to think. Let's see. I probably won't put negates in the deck, but it definitely can be fine-tuned. Right now, we're gonna attack first, and I think we're going face. Ral's good, but if he has a combo, then we'll just call it. But right now, let's see. It depends on what he has. If he doesn't counter Ral, then I think we go for the kill. This is the time for him to go for it. If he doesn't have it, that was a bad play. Okay, so now 100% we're gonna do Ral. Oh, negate one shot. We're gonna do Ral.
Every problem has a solution.
We'll hopefully just close this out.
This
if he has spell
experiment has
pierce,
shocking
then we lose.
repercussions.
Or at the very least, you know, we'll be close to losing. Alright, good game. Nope, don't ping yourself. What are you? Oh no, there it is. I'm just trying to be nice. Is that the trick? I say good game, so I fuck myself. Alright, Ral. You got the win. We're done. Good job, Ral. If he had spell pierce, then we still get 2 on the copy, 1 for the lightning strike, and the shock actually would have killed them. So I think that is just a good burn, a good finish. So I forgot to press record. Got caught up in the middle of this one, but we're playing what seems like, you know, grow aggro. We'll definitely just get a lightning strike this one straight up. I would think about getting cute with the adapt mechanic, letting him waste his mana, but it just doesn't seem right. Yeah. I actually probably
I'll
should,
show you drama,
regardless. I think I messed up on
truly
that. Right now, all we're
spectacular.
gonna do is just hold this Ionize, and then we're gonna probably play Rouse Outburst next turn, and then hopefully the graveyard's starting to get full, and we can just kind of close out with a good Terramander. Yeah. Oh, that's amazing. Now we might actually just play Terramander now, hold up the Ionize, and then we can Rouse Outburst next time. Rouse Outburst is, oh god, it is fantastic. I haven't shown it, but it really puts in work. Here, we're going to Ionize this. If he has another way to kill it, that's fine, but I definitely want to Ionize this. Yeah, we got 4 in the graveyard, which means we can adapt. Do we want to adapt is the question. I want to say yes. Why not? If he's playing lightning strikes, then he's gonna need like a collision colossus or something like that. Either way, if he spends more of his turns trying to kill this, then I feel not good. Oh my god. Board guy, please, no. Oh shit, I love that card so much. It's so good. So now he's in a position where if he has Galta in his hand, we lose, which is wild to think about. That's a wild situation to be in. If he has Galta, we straight up get smashed, and I'm definitely not holding back when he's in 11 life. I got a 5/5 flyer and burn in my hand, but Jesus Christ, that is scary. We're gonna chart a course. It just makes sense. Need to find everything else. We're gonna play the guild gate. Okay, so now we're not in a good position, but if this turn doesn't kill me or kill my Terramander, we're straight. If this turn, actually no, it can kill the Terramander because we got Rouse Outburst plus expansion. So this just, it can't kill me. If he kills me with some Galta, that'll be rough. Okay, that's not alright, there it is. It's draw a card off of Kiora too. I actually like this. I like putting Kiora in like a heavy Gruul deck like this, because even with the Riot cards or, you know, the Gruul Spellbreaker, making that a 4/4 for 3 right after, really good. This is, oh shoot, yeah. So this is him killing the Terramander also. This is, it goes back. Ah, I love it. I love it.
No more getting pushed around.
But we do got him. We do have him. We'll give him a good game. Ooh, let's do it with style. We got the double cast too. Yeah. Let's close this out. I think, yeah, we let it resolve. He says nice. I like the sign of appreciation. We'll take whatever. That is the one. disadvantaged playing an arena versus in front of somebody. I wouldn't be like, oh yeah, go ahead, look at your next cards, bro. I'll be scooping it up immediately. That was a game done pre-reset. The season reset yesterday, and now I'm back to gold, but I was at diamond, and that was a game from beforehand. Alright, Geotherm, let's do this. I like this. Like having a burn, like the threats, like the 3 lands. I would definitely keep this hand. It's alright. It's alright. I mess with this hand. It's alright. I mess with this hand. Okay. So we're definitely gonna just rock with this. Maybe he doesn't mess with it. Ba 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 ba. Okay, yeah, no, he doesn't. Alright. Blue green. He might have like Pro Harpooner, but yeah, I'm gonna just let this one rock. I'm gonna play Terramander. Yeah, I think we're gonna use this shock for this Jade Light Ranger, which always happens after, you know, there's no way it doesn't have that. Ooh, no double green. Alright. We can trade 1 for 1. Are you more of a... He might be... Yeah, he might be just holding a counter. I mean, it's not like we would play anything in this situation, but yeah, regardless, we would just hold. I should have played a mountain to throw him off, because I don't think he would have assumed Ionize, but he definitely is going to be like, oh, Sinister Sabotage or something like that. Ooh. Nah, yeah, let's not let him gain life. I was thinking like, oh, now you can hold a shot for this Jade Light Ranger, but yeah, no, let's just counter that. And then we can either do Crackling Drake now, or we can do hold for a shock Ionize. I'm thinking he's tapped out and he's playing counters, so we'll play Crackling Drake and then work on the back end. Plus, we have a blocker for Wild Growth Walker, so if he gains life, that's fine. Like, we got things to do, and we got threats on board. Only thing we're worried about is Vivian. Vivian is always an issue, but then Terramander can kill her. Yeah, that's... Oh, baby. Moving on up to the inside. That's a desperate attack that will not ride. Alright, but ops. I like more burn. I think we're gonna close this game out. We're gonna shock this, hold up a counter spell. We also had the option to chart the course afterward or use Lightning Strike, but we're not in any real danger. We just need to hold Ionize to stop any stupid stuff. Like that. That is a pretty good card. It wouldn't make him gain life, but a 4/5 is in the way. So let's just Ionize that, see what he's got. No Spell Pierce, we're in the clear, and that's a game. 10 life, we got Burn, Chart of Course, we got things in here, and Expansion Explosion. So, yeah, this is just how do we want to finish it. And I think we want to do it cool. We adapt Terramander. Alright, Lightning Strike, adapt Terramander, and not use our mana physically. Easy enough. Alright, so I'm liking this. It feels like a Counterburn deck, a little bit like Mono Blue with a lot of reach, but also, you know, not as streamlined. It needs a well-balanced hand, but honestly, so does Mono Blue Tempo. So I'm gonna mess with this. I'm gonna fine-tune it, but this feels like it has some legs. I like it. I like it a lot.